How's it going? Anybody that's ever known me for much time at all, they know that I kind of consider myself kind of a Wild West history buff, and I like to go visit, places that have something to do with the Wild West, the Old West. And in particular, I'm really interested in Billy the Kid. I've always, after Young Guns came out, I guess I got interested in it, and I started reading books on it, and know all about that. Now, I've been out to Lincoln, New Mexico, and Fort Sumner, New Mexico, and I've even been to the gravesite of Brushy Bill Roberts in Texas, who claimed to be Billy the Kid in 1950. Anyway, I didn't realize until just a few years ago, I guess I must have missed it somehow, but Pat Garrett, the man who killed Billy the Kid, was born in Casita, Alabama, which is about 20 minutes from where I'm from. So I didn't realize I had a Billy the Kid historical, something historical to do with Billy the Kid this near me. Anyway, so I made a video and go through Casita and show you Casita and show you there's a historical marker talking about Pat Garrett being born there. And I've also went out to, I've been going back and forth to Arizona quite a bit lately. And the last time through there, I went through Las Cruces, and I knew Pat Garrett was buried in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Well, this last time through, I stopped and found the gravesite, so I'm going to include this in this video too. Where he was born and where he was finally laid to rest. So, anyway, just thought it was pretty cool to have a Billy the Kid historical site pretty near me, since I've been so interested in it for so long. So, anyway, check out the video. Thanks. This is Casita, Alabama. This is exit 70 on I-85 in Alabama. This is just next to what used to be the old Perlis truck stop. Pat Garrett, the man who shot Billy the Kid. One of 6 children, Patrick Floyd Jarvis Garrett, was born near Casita, Alabama on June 5th, 1850. to John Lumpkin Garrett and Elizabeth Ann Jarvis. The Garrett family moved to Claiborne Parish, Louisiana in 1855. In 1869, Pat Garrett left the family plantation to become a buffalo hunter in Texas. In 1880, following the death of his first wife, Juanita Gutierrez, he married her sister in Lincoln County, New Mexico. They were the parents of 9 children. In November 1880, Garrett was elected Lincoln County Sheriff. Lincoln County was embroiled in a struggle for political and financial control of the county. Billy the Kid, also known as Henry McCarty or William H. Bonney, was the focus of the feud after the murder of Sheriff William Brady on April 1st, 1878. This side of the marker reads Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid. As Sheriff of Lincoln County, Pat Garrett was charged with tracking down and arresting Billy the Kid, a friend from Garrett's saloon keeping days in Fort Sumner, New Mexico. He was captured in December 1880 and was subsequently convicted of murder. However, Billy the Kid escaped from jail on April 18, 1881. Garrett tracked him to Fort Sumner on July 14th, where he was shot and killed. In 1889, Garrett moved to Uvalde, Texas, where he was elected county commissioner. He was appointed sheriff of Donna Ana County, New Mexico, in 1896. On December 20th, 1901, President Theodore Roosevelt appointed him U.S. Customs Collector at El Paso, Texas, a position he held for 5 years. Garrett was murdered by Jesse Wayne Brazel on February 29, 1808. He was buried in Oddfellow Cemetery in Las Cruces, New Mexico. And you'll find out in a few minutes that he was moved to a Masonic cemetery in New Mexico, Las Cruces. Now here I am coming into Casita, Alabama. It's just a tiny spot. It's not doesn't even have a red light. It's just a real small place. Not sure what that business is, but it's probably one of the only businesses here. And And right up here on my left here, that's the little bitty post office, Casita, Alabama. And right here across the railroad track is Fort Casita. I may do a video on that later, but anyway. This is Casita, Alabama, where Pat Garrett was born. And this is my trip out to New Mexico. This is crossing the Mississippi line on the way to New Mexico to visit Pat Garrett's gravesite. The Louisiana state line. The Texas state line. The New Mexico state line. We came out here trying to find Pat Garrett's grave.
Yeah, we can't find it.
But we're not having any luck finding it.
And we've been watching that YouTube video that guy posted 10,000 times and we're not finding it.
Everything looks the same. But we got to get on the road and hopefully we'll come back someday and find it. But we got to get on the road because we got to get to where we're going.
Yeah, we got to get back to the hotel. Wait, hold on. Don't that
You see?
Garret?
No, that says Garret. That's not a G, is it?
That's a G. That's Garret. That's Garret. See, look. Patrick Floyd Garret.
That is it, sweetie. Wow. Look at there. Right next to the truck. We didn't walk by this thing a couple of times. Wow.
I found it, but then in the YouTube video it didn't have any of these flowers.
Well, I don't know when that one was taken.
Yeah.
Well, there it is. There's Pat Garrett.
And there's the other guy he said? Well, Garret?
Yeah. And there's Ida. I think that's his wife. And then there's another Garret here.
Yeah.
This is the guy that shot and killed Billy the Kid. What is that?
A bullet.
Oh, somebody left a bullet there?
There's a bullet.
Ah, I said it right there. That's cool. Somebody set that there for him. I think his son, there's his son right there, Patrick Floyd Garrett Jr. Man, we were that close.
I'm like, oh my goodness. I think we were walking this way though.
Is there anything on that side? Or the headstone?
No.
Okay, well, I guess that's the problem.
Yay!
Awesome.
Awesome sauce.
We actually did find the grave site just the way that you just saw it, but we went back and reenacted it so we could put it on tape. You might have been able to tell our acting wasn't as good, but we were having trouble finding the grave site, but we did. We found it just by chance, and we were very close to it. That's my truck right there, the blue truck. So we were real close to it, and it took us a while to find it. But just after this, I'm going to kind of show you where it is in the cemetery. That way, if you need to try to find it, you won't have a harder time as we did. But anyway, there's a lot of Garretts buried right here with him in Masonic Cemetery. Check it out. Where other people, I'm gonna record where the entrance is. That way, other people can find it easier. It was hard to find.
Okay, so let's see. If we go road, oh look, you can just say right.
Right there's the main entrance.